Good morning, everyone. We're continuing here in the words of the Horowitz, NIDCHEI YISRAEL. And we're in the middle of this mashal, the parable of the two sisters. One who got married, they were both poor when they got married. One's husband became exceedingly wealthy, and the other one remained very poor. And they would meet up once a year to see each other. And the sister who remained poor sees that her very wealthy sister, with all the trappings and the trimmings that she has, the fancy car, the nice jewelry, the nice house, all of the above and more, she looks very sad. And she asks her, "My dear sister, what's the matter? You have so much. You're so well taken care of. Why do you look so sad and down in the dumps?" And she tells her that as much as her husband gives her, it doesn't really matter because he's not there for her. She asks for certain things. She wants support, emotional support. She wants spiritual support. She wants to spend time with her husband where he's not on his phone and looking at today's sports and who won the game and not. And yet, he's never present. He's never really there. He ignores, as she writes over here, as the Horowitz writes, he ignores her and he causes her anguish for even the slightest thing. Haklal, my dear my dear sister, the main idea is my words are meaningless in his eyes. Even though that whenever I advise him and I give him suggestions, always for his benefit. I am good with him. I am complete and perfect with him. But he doesn't listen to a word that I say. And that's why my heart has fallen inside of me, why I'm so sad. And I can't find, she writes over here, I have a broken heart and I have no satisfaction or happiness from all of this luxury that he's given me. It would be better to eat some dry bread and be at peace than to eat decadent meals, but to be at unrest. Therefore, you shouldn't be so surprised. That my face looks so sad and so so down. But you, my dear sister, you, I'm shocked. This is now the rich sister speaking to the poor one. I know how poor you are, and I know how difficult your life is. Your whole life, you're living a life of tsar, of pain, of anguish. The bread is anguish bread. You barely have clothing to cover your nakedness. Why is your face shining and radiant as if you have nothing lacking in the world? How could that be? I have everything and I'm down and depressed. I feel like I have nothing. And you have nothing in the physical world, and yet you are radiating a simcha and a joy that makes it look like you have everything. And so the poor sister answers, you should know, my sister. You should know that the situation in life that Hashem has graced me with protects me from all tsar, from all pain. Because everything that I ask for, if my husband is able to fulfill my will and what I'm asking for, my words never fall to the ground, which means I'm never ignored. He gives me everything that I ask. And therefore I rejoice with the little bit that I have than if I would have had a house that was filled with all of the pleasures and the plenty of this world. I'm happy with a little. Why? Because I know that my husband listens to me and He cares about me, and He will do whatever is within His power to bring me things if I ask for them. If He can't, He can't. But if He can, He goes out of His way to do such a thing. And that is why I rejoice. Now tomorrow, Be'ez Hashem, or on Monday, Yimitz Hashem, we'll have to see what does this have to do with our storyline of the person who donates large amounts of money to Torah, but he doesn't have the Torah himself. Have a wonderful day and a wonderful Shabbos.